Something's brewing.
With the release of Captain America Brave New World, I figured I'd give you guys my top 5 favorite fights in the MCU so far. At number 5, we got the new boy. That's right, Brave New World. That aerial battle over the sea was phenomenal. I loved every minute of it. I think that is number 5. That fight scene, sure, it wasn't the greatest, but to me, this is my top 5. The aerial battle, I loved every minute of it. The way he was using the shield to hit everything, the pinging off of all the missiles, Falcon taking one for the team in that fight, him cutting through wings of military jets. I mean, it was just so sick. I loved it. So that's number 5. Yes, the Red Hulk fight was very dope, but I just have a soft spot in my heart for aerial battles. At number 4, we have a surprise candidate, but he's going to make his name in this list twice, and that's Antman. The original Antman movie had its flaws for sure. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. But the battle at the end with Yellow Jacket and Antman, I think is phenomenal. I think it still holds up. I think that fight, to bring Antman into it with that fight as his movie's, big hurrah, was a pretty solid move. I liked Yellow Jacket as a villain. I wish that he didn't turn into MODOK. I wish he would come back as Yellow Jacket. He probably never will, but I love Corey Stoll, that actor. He's great. But the whole Thomas the Train scene, the fact that they're little, then they get big, they're in a suitcase. I mean, it's just, who doesn't love that? It's a good fight. So that's number 4 for sure, just for the pure enjoyment and I guess the uniqueness of that fight scene being the first time we saw Ant-Man doing anything. It was killer. At number 3, this might be a shock to some, but Endgame, pick a fight from the final, Infinity War and Endgame. Pick a fight from one of those 2 movies, and it'll probably make anybody's list. But we'll go with the ending battle with Captain America grabbing Mjolnir for the first time, his shield all busted up, and him going toe-to-toe with Thanos. Oh, my God. I remember seeing that in theaters, just like everybody else, losing their minds. I was doing the same. Great fight scene, great moment. Cap is my all-time favorite MCU character. He's got the best 3 movies out of anybody. And with this 4th one coming into the mix, it being a new Cap, I still think it holds up. I still think it's great. Captain America, number 1. Mjolnir, Cap, broken shield, perfect. So that's number 3 for me. And again, no surprise here. Captain America's making the list again, baby. Winter Soldier, are you kidding me? That movie is the best MCU movie, hands down. Let's just get that out of the way. That movie's amazing. I love that movie for everything it is, everything that it brought to the table. We got the Russo brothers for the first time in it. We got Bucky back. We got a new take on Captain America doing jujitsu and crap in the beginning of it. I mean, it's a phenomenal movie. Take my word on this, okay? It's a phenomenal movie. So, with that being said, number 2 spot, Winter Soldier, the bridge fight scene, the ending fight scene, Falcon coming into the mix, everything about it's great. But the fight scene that we're talking about here for my top 5 fights, we're talking about that bridge fight scene. I mean, the first time Cap realizes that it's Bucky, oh my days, what a heart jerker. Scarlet Witch, no, not Scarlet Witch, what am I talking about? Black Widow just having her say in that fight and just beating the crap out of Winter Soldier. Falcon probably could have done much, but to be fair, he didn't have his wings at the time. They got clipped up. But my man, the one questionable thing in that fight actually is Falcon. Falcon has the perfect opportunity to shoot the guy with the minigun and then opts to shoot the guy that's not shooting anybody. Anyway, you have the bus flipping over. You have all kinds of fun stuff in that fight. It's the best Cap, Winter Soldier, and I love it. I love everything about it. That movie's the best. That fight scene's second best, only because Cap has another movie that we all love that does have the best fight scene in the MCU, and that movie is Captain America Winter Soldier. Listen, Cap makes his way on the list 4 times, Ant-Man twice. I'm sorry. It's bias, sure, but also objectively go watch these movies. You know what I mean? These movies bang. They absolutely rip. Take my word on this, okay? Captain America's movies are the best movies in the MCU. They got to bring Chris Evans back. They got to have him and Sam Mackie being Cap together. What a time to be alive. With the multiverse, with Battle World, inevitable with Doom coming. Why can't we have both? You know what I mean? I want my cake and I would like to also eat the whole thing. So anyway, I digress. Captain America Civil War, best fight scene in the MCU. So we're looking at the airport scene where you got Ant-Man again, you got Falcon and Winter Soldier taking on Spider-Man in Spider-Man's, debut. Iron Man taking on Hawkeye, and Ant-Man crawling into a suit, doing all kinds of stuff. You got Scarlet Witch and Vision again. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Black Panther's fight scene at the beginning of it with Cap and Bucky is really great too. But I'm going to opt for the big one and go with the airport scene. So best fight in the MCU, hands down. So top 5, let's run it back. We got Brave New World aerial duel. We got Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket final fight scene in Ant-Man. We got Endgame, Cap grabbing Mjolnir and just swinging away. We got Cap Winter Soldier bridge fight. And then we got Cap Civil War airport scene to wrap up the list. That is my top 5 favorite MCU fights so far, because I have a feeling that Doom is coming and my man's going to make some ripples, okay? Robert Downey Jr. is only going to be in one movie, folks. I'm telling you, we're going to get a different Doom, and it's going to be a better Doom. It's going to be the best Doom, and he's going to be here to stay, and he's going to have some good fights. That's my list. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, comment down below. Thanks. Peace.